Peter, this is awesome. To move into a stadium like this, you've done for the last year or so, how long does it take for a start to get this up?
Normally, once we're on a roll, we can get the whole thing in, from the first piece of steel coming in to the band walking on stage. We've got down to about 36 hours.
Wow.
But this time around, because this is the first show on the new leg of the tour, we've been here a few days just to make sure all the bits fit back together again.
Right.
And that kind of thing. It's funny actually how you get used to the scale, because at first we just thought it was the biggest thing we'd ever seen in our lives and couldn't believe it. But it does become quite manageable after a while when you deal with it every day.
Well, apart from all the roadies that have to put this together, I mean, the technical stuff, how many are on the technical stuff? There must be like, as you said before, like NASA or something.
Yeah, we've got an awful lot of crew, and I suppose the biggest difference here is most of the crew are really highly experienced engineers and that kind of thing. We've got the finest technicians in their price range. The video crew probably could run a TV station by themselves with no problem.
Absolutely.
And obviously the logistics people could, they could mount an army without any problems. But we peaked at about 220 personnel we had on the road.
One very unique part of the whole Europa tour have been these rather unique German cars. Can you explain these, Willie, to us?
Well, we started off with quite a few of these things. In fact, we peaked at 11. We had 11 in the show at one point, and they're part of the lighting system. They've got great big lights inside them, and they light up the stage. But the one problem we didn't really foresee at the beginning of the tour is that they fall to pieces. Quite how they stay alive on the roads in Germany, I don't know. And we nearly didn't bring any, but we've just brought 2 down, just as a token gesture, so the Australians can see what a Trabant looks like. But they're truly horrible things.
Economically, I mean, for the band, I mean, it must cost them a fortune to do it, you know?
Yeah, it does, and I'm proud to help them spend their money. No, it's a privilege to work with people who are prepared to put so much into a show. You know, it certainly isn't a question of taking the money and running. But it's also nice that they pay attention to detail, because playing in stadiums as opposed to playing in fields, certainly this show works much better, and it's a much more pleasant experience for the audience.
Well, there you go. Truly an amazing setup.
You were saying that that's about twice as big as Paul McCartney's setup.
Twice as big as Paul McCartney's setup. And I give it to you two and the promoters out here, because they could have possibly cut the show down for Australia, but they've brought it all out for the Australians to see, and it truly is a superb show. Well worth the money.
Are they going to ring up the leader of the country and say a few words to her?
I think they could be. Bishop? I think possibly as we speak they may be ringing up a friend of yours.
Oh, really?
Yes, you know that man that probably hasn't got a job at the moment. Anyway, I can't say any more than that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you know, the guy you had the fight with. The
man has
I won't get into it.
He has
anyhow,
a beard and... anyway, that's
him. Yeah, him, yes. Anyway, listen, getting back to the show itself, I did ask Edge and Adam, I said, look, there was a great danger that you wouldn't come to this country, and this is what Adam had to say right now.
Well, I wouldn't be as pessimistic as that. I mean, I think we just had problems getting the stadiums, and, you know, we're not doing an indoor show, so it's really important that we were able to schedule it so that we could do the outdoor shows. But I think we'd have tried whatever way we could to come.
Well, this is the last section of a very long tour, and it's been tough. We've had a couple of months at home, so everyone's feeling pretty fresh now. Jet lag aside, everyone's in good shape.
Would it be fair to say that you're having a lot of fun, or you have had a lot of fun over the last year? I mean, you seem the whole band seems extremely relaxed, and you seem to be having a lot of fun on stage, that it's not a chore, you know?
I think we're very excited about this Zoo TV idea, you know, because it's given us a whole new palette to work with, which is the visual side of presenting the songs. And we're excited about this fusion of visuals and music. So there's a lot of creative energy, I suppose, around the band at the moment. And when there's lots of ideas flowing, you know, inevitably it's exciting and everyone has a good time. And we're more relaxed, you're right. I mean, it's I don't know, maybe we're putting all all the doubts, all the fears, all the negatives into the music. So when we actually get that off our chest, we actually can relax and be pretty loose.
And will this continue on, this whole Zoo TV thing? It just won't disappear? Are you going to extend it even more?
It's too early to say. I mean, I think we've touched on some ideas that I think are going to be relevant for us in the future.
Someone give that television in the background
quite
a bang.
how it's going to go from here, I don't know. Whether we bring it on the road again in the way that we have done over the last 2 years, I don't know, to be honest. I doubt somehow, but I think as a platform for us, as a mechanism to create audiovisual things, I think definitely it's going to survive, and whatever way it comes out is yet to become clear.
Well, listen, thank you both for the time, and finally, I'm not very good at tact, Adam. I'll put it this way: after the tour finish, have you any other commitments you're making, or will you just tell me to mind my own business?
Well, yeah, I probably will be kind of doing something next year, but I don't know when.
Right, fine, fair enough. Okay, thanks a lot.
Well, there you go. Absolutely. And as you can see, Adam is not committing himself about Naomi Campbell, but they make a great pair, very much in love, and exclusively to Hey Hey coming up very soon. And they've never done this before, ever, I can assure you. Yeah. One full number of you two coming into Hey Hey.
Bit like you on Friday nights, one full number.
Now. And what's amazing with them is that they take feeds
a bit of Chardonnay.
In their concert. In the concert, they take feeds off various satellites.
They do take feeds off various satellites.
You can suddenly be sitting there watching them, and suddenly the Late Show on
Or Leave It to Beaver.
I mean,
Leave It to Beaver.
The way things are going, I mean, we may sort of tune into Lady Di's Lou. Who knows?
Oh, U2 from their first Australian concert. The Fly.
We'll be back. You're watching Hey Hey Saturday.
Diana.
U2 recorded live in Sydney last November, only on Take 40. And don't forget the whole Zoomerang Sydney concert is coming to you later this summer on this station. Next, Peter Andre live.